Okay, we are live. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today's audio webinar in Odoo APAC. And I'm so glad that we already have like 20 people online joining us today. So I am Felix Yun, Audio Hong Kong marketing team. And then today we are very happy to invite our business advisor, Aina, to join us. She is native in Philippines. So I guess I believe she can tell us a lot of insight of the market and how Odoo can actually help you with cutting costs in manufacturing process in MRP. So today's webinar is going to be sorry, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Should I be in a mask?
No, it's okay. I'm in a mask. So yeah, today's webinar is going to be conducted in Tagalog. So after this short introduction, we will start very soon. So maybe you can translate a little bit for what I said.
Yeah. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako ulit si Aina dito sa May Odoo Hong Kong in our headquarters for the APAC region. Ngayong araw mag-uusap-usap tayo tungkol sa mga applications na pwede natin gamitin sa mga manufacturing process natin. So today we're going to talk about manufacturing, PLM, and the quality app to really help you guys have a cost-effective approach to planning all of your manufacturing processes. So from planning to production to operations and quality management.
Okay, so throughout the webinar, if you have any question, just drop your question in the chat box below. We will have a Q&A session to go over all the questions you asked. So hope you guys enjoy this webinar and get a chance to do it.
Okay, ready na.
Yeah.
So again, ako si Aina Tan. I am a business advisor here with Odoo. Essentially, yung ginagawa ko dito, talagang tinutulungan ko yung mga businesses na mag-isip at tignan kung ano yung mga business processes nila ngayon, ano yung workflow nila, at kung paano natin i-integrate, i-automate at talagang tulungan natin sila na mas mapabilis yung mga proseso nila, ano yung mga pwede natin i-automate from there, and ano yung mga tools na pwede nilang gamitin. So for today's agenda, medyo mahaba, pero we'll try and do this in about like mga 30 to 45 minutes. What we're going to look at essentially is, the difference between the traditional MRP processes na nakikita natin or kung ano yung mga current siguro na ginagamit ninyo. And then after that, papakita naman din namin sa inyo yung benefits ng isang vertical and integrated na ERP system. May pag-uusapan tayo ng isang business case na parang aking theoretical business. Tapos, pagkatapos nun, pupunta tayo sa manufacturing. Titignan natin yung mga tools in manufacturing to optimize your operations. And then after that, we're also going to use the quality app to ensure the quality in our production. And then lastly, using PLM, we're going to refine our product in manufacturing. So, papalitan natin yung ating mga BOM later on. So, ano ba yung usually itsura ng inyong mga traditional MRP processes? Siguro, ngayon, ang dami-dami nyo sigurong ginagamit ng mga applications para lang ma-manage to. For sure, meron dyan. May mga Excel, meron kang QuickBooks, may Zendesk, itong mga iba't ibang mga applications na ginagamit natin. Ang problema dito, hindi sila nagko-communicate sa isa't isa. So, para gawin yung isang task, usually, ang dami mong ibang applications na kailangan nakabukas. Palit-palit ka pa, di ba? So, usually, ito nga yun. So, dahil nga madami kang platforms, doble-doble yung gastos mo para sa yung mga software licenses. So, expensive siya, it's kind of time-consuming, and a little inefficient. So, what about our next generation MRP software? How does Odoo really compare to this, and how can we really help you out? Essentially, yung itsura siguro ng mga business processes nyo, parang itong nasa may, hindi ko sure kung nasa kaliwa nyo. Siguro, I think nasa kaliwa nyo. So, on this side, makikita nyo ngayon yung inyong iba't ibang applications. Iba-iba sila. Hindi mo alam kung minsan na double entry mo na sa QuickBooks o kaya sa Excel, na double na pala yung order, may nakalimutan na order. What if kung pwede pala na ang itsura niya ay isang dashboard lang, isang platform para makita mo yung communication mo with the other applications, lahat ng manufacturing orders mo, lahat ng inventory mo, lahat ng mga sales order mo. all nagko-communicate sa isa't isa at talagang simplified na. So for today's case study, essentially, nawala yung aking case study. Essentially, meron akong isang jam manufacturing business. Gumagawa ako ng ube jam, tapos ang nangyayari sa aking mga ube jam, usually, kapag nang-manufacture ako, depende sa season. So, paminsan-minsan lang ako gumawa ng mga manufacturing orders. So, parang manual talaga yung process ko ng pag-plan. Depende kung kunyari, kapag summer, syempre, mas maraming taong bumibili ng ube jam. Tapos, ang gagawin natin, ipapakita din natin kung paano tayo magpaplano ng ating mga manufacturing orders for our ube jam. Tapos, paano ko makikita kung magkano dapat or kung ilan yung magiging demand ko in the future for my ube jam. So, essentially, ayun nga, yung ube jam ko, kami din yung nagpipick up ng mga ube namin, kami nagkatanim, tapos bumibili rin kami minsan sa mga smaller businesses around our area. Pero ang problema talaga namin is nahihirapan kami magplano kasi minsan pabago-bago. Nahihirapan din kami magpalit-palit ng mga maintenance, tsaka ng mga, parang mga ingredients, o kaya minsan may mali dun sa mga bote namin. Hindi namin alam kung paano namin talagang titignan kung magkano yung nagagastos namin sa pagpapalit-palit namin, tsaka magkano yung nagagastos namin sa aming manufacturing. Kasi minsan syempre pag down yung planta, pag down yung manufacturing mo, ilang oras yung nawawala sa akin, di ba? So, ngayon, pagdidiscussin naman natin yung ating manufacturing processes and some of our applications. Essentially, with Odoo, what we can really help out, Jam PH here is with their engineering. Pakita natin sa kanila yung PLM or Product Lifecycle Management, yung bill of materials na gagamitin natin for our ube jam. And then also, pakita natin na with the PLM and the BOM, pwede tayong magkaroon ng iba't ibang versions of our ube jam of our product. So, gamit yung PLM tsaka yung BOM, essentially, pwede kang magkaroon ng kasi minsan pa nagpapalit-palit ka, mahirap naman kung marami kang mga BOM kasi minsan puro revisions lang ginagawa mo. So, kung nakasulat lang yun somewhere, madami ka na mga X doon, di ba? So, ngayon naman, from your engineering perspective, yun yung mga gagamitin natin ng mga capacities or capabilities. In manufacturing engineering, Odoo already has the routings and the worksheets already integrated in the platform for your quality. We also have our control points and then we also have checks. So, pwede siyang parang for every product manufactured, may checking, or is it a random checking, or is it something that's periodical? We also have alerts that we can set up for our quality app as well. For manufacturing naman, we have our planning so that we can see kung ilan yung kailangan nating i-manufacture in the future, gaano katagal para i-manufacture yun. Meron din tayong control panel para makita natin yung ating mga work centers. And then you also have your work orders for each of your work centers. For maintenance naman, meron ka ng equipment management, maintenance requests. But we're not gonna focus on that for today, pero it is going to be like a part of the Odoo package as well. So today, talagang focus lang talaga tayo dun sa engineering and manufacturing, quality, and PLM. And then again, on the supply chain side, para supply into Odoo, you have your MPS, which is your master production schedule, which we will tackle a little bit later. You also have your routes, your procurement, and then also you have some rules for reordering. We're not going to tackle reordering rules for today, pero you know that you can see that all of these are capabilities that we will have in Odoo already. So let's start with MRP. Essentially, ito yung para magiging itsura ng ating workflow for today. With the 3 applications that we're going to look at, makikita mo na meron kang with MRP, we're going to start planning our orders. We're going to create and manufacture our orders. Tapos, meron din tayong quality checks na gagawin while we manufacture our orders. Habang nagka-quality check tayo, gagamitin na natin yung quality app at makikita natin kung paano siya nagiging integrated. At makakapag-raise tayo ng quality alert. Kapag nag-raise tayo ng quality alert, nakikita natin na pwede tayong magkaroon ng root cause analysis. Titignan natin ano bang naging problema, paano natin isosolve yun, at ano yung mga preventive measures na pwede natin gawin. And then later on, ano pa yung mga pwede natin gawin na mga steps para i-make sure na hindi ito mangyayari ulit, or is there like a change in the product or in your recipe. So, yun na yung defined quality control plan. With our PLM naman, after our quality, we're going to define our ECO and then approve our engineering change orders. And then we're also going to manage our BOMs and see kung paano siya makaka-affect dun sa BOM, dun sa product, and your future manufacturing processes. So, here are some key concepts for our manufacturing. Meron kaming automating of our scheduling. So, for those, we have our master production schedulers, we have minimum stock rules and reordering rules as well for purchasing and for the MPS as well. Tapos, meron din tayong mga make-to-order capabilities na pwedeng iset sa ating mga products para kapag meron tayong sales order, talagang doon lang tayo gagawa ng ating manufacturing order. Pero for today, hindi natin itatakil yun. We can also manage our planning with our manufacturing orders by seeing a Gantt chart. Essentially, makikita mo kung ano yung mga work orders na kailangan mong gawin, kailan siya kailangan matapos, or ano yung para magiging schedule nun. So, makikita mo siya in like a color chart para makita mo kung ano yung capacity mo, tsaka kung ano yung timeline mo. So, makikita mo din na pala rin tayo mag-change ng ating capacity planning later on as well. In our MRP, essentially, you have your planning of your manufacturing orders. And then, after you plan out your manufacturing orders, you have to schedule them. Diba? Kapag nag-planning ka, nakadepende to kung ilan yung mga orders na na-promise mo na siguro sa mga customers mo, siguro sinabi mo na sa mga consignment locations mo o kaya dun sa may store mo, sabihin mo na naka-reserve ng mga 500 jams for this one for May. Kasi syempre summer season, pero baka meron kaming pa-delivery na lang later on since naka-ECQ tayong lahat, diba? Meron din tayo mga average lead times na pwede natin i-add on dun sa mga products natin or sa manufacturing orders natin. And ang magiging result nun is essentially yung manufacturing natin, yung processing at yung pagplano natin sa kanya nakadepende sa priority. Depende kung kailan siya dapat dumating at kung ilan ang dapat na dumating sa ating mga stores at sa ating mga customers. Ngayon, after nating i-plan yung mga orders natin, meron naman din tayong scheduling. Sa ating scheduling naman, titignan natin kung ano yung mga kailangan gawin para matapos natin yung mga manufacturing orders natin, which is your scheduling your work orders. And then you have your using your operation time and work center capacities. So, depende kung ilan yung work centers mo, ilan yung kayang gawin ng mga work center mo, at kung gaano katagal mag-manufacture within each work center or within each product. Ang mangyayari nun, makakita tayo ng ating Gantt chart ng mga work orders at ipapakita rin natin to mamaya. Okay? Sa operation durations naman, sinabi natin na gusto rin natin makita kung gaano ba katagal talaga gumawa ng ube jam. Gaano ba katagal yung recipe natin, yung ating pag-bottling process. Pwede ba natin na iset yun na, sige mag-aalat ako ng 1 oras para gumawa ng jam at 10 minuto para sa pagbabottle at pagpapackage ng aking ube jam. Pwede ko siyang iset manually or pwede ko rin na i-compute siya based on real times. Depende kung ano yung historical na parang computation or kung ano yung historical na timer. So, nakikita natin na pwede tayong magkaroon ng difference between kung ano yung ating standard times and kung ano yung talagang nagagamit natin. So, makikita mo kung gaano ka-effective or kung gaano ka siguro kabagal gumawa ng inyong mga processing. So, makikita natin sa ating pag-compute ng mga real times, essentially, wala tayong time clocking na kailangan na. Nag-e-evolve siya, depende kung gaano katagal talaga yung ating nata-timer na oras, ano yung mga historical na timing natin, at i-project din niya in the future kung gaano katagal talaga yung kailangan natin para sa ating mga work processes or work orders. So, dahil doon, we do have the average and the standard deviations as well. So, ito yung makikita natin later on. Dito sa aking lower right, makikita nyo sa screen na meron kang duration computation. So, pwede mo siyang iset again manually. So, compute based on or set duration manually. Or pwede mo rin siyang i-compute based on real time. So, kapag madami ka ng mga work orders, marami ka ng mga manufacturing processes, mas magiging madali at mas magiging intelligent yung ating system. Another tool that we can actually use in our manufacturing as well is your overall equipment effectiveness. Essentially, binibreakdown mo yung oras na ginagamit mo sa inyong manufacturing into all of these categories. So essentially kasi yung oras mo pwede siyang maging availability loss, pwede siyang performance loss, or pwede siyang quality loss kapag may mga nasasayang ka na oras. So ano ba yung mga availability losses mo? Kapag meron kang mga unplanned na mga stops o kaya kapag meron kang mga planned na stops. So minsan yung planned stops mo, yung mga maintenance mo, mga nakaschedule na maintenance. Kapag meron kang unplanned stops, siguro minsan ang nangyayari, nauubusan ka ng mga ingredients mo or nauubusan ka ng mga materials mo for your manufacturing process. Kapag nagsastop yung iyong manufacturing processes dahil dun sa mga rason na yon, that is an availability loss. For your performance loss naman, minsan meron kang mga small stops kapag kunyari, pagod na yung mga tao mo, kailangan ng konting break. Kapag mabagal din naman yung mga cycle mo, kapag kunyari, it's taking longer than usual to do what you need to do. These are all performance losses. And then, you also have what we call their quality loss. Kapag meron kang mga rejects sa inyong mga production line, kapag kunyari may mga basag na bote o kaya hindi masarap yung ube, kailangang itapon, kailangang hindi kasama yon. So, nagkakaroon din tayo ng loss in time for production kasi nag-scrap tayo ng mga objects na yon. Meron ka din mga startup na mga rejects, kasama din yon sa ating quality loss computation. So, all of these categories essentially make up our overall equipment effectiveness. So, with your time that you actually spend to make your product and then all of the losses, all of that is going to equal your fully productive time in your manufacturing process. What's great here again is that we can actually dedicate all of these categories within our timesheets, lalo na in our manufacturing processes. So kunyari nalaman mo na meron kang mga maintenance, pwede kang mag-tag ng availability loss in your manufacturing order. Para malaman mo kung magkano yung manufacturing loss mo or yung manufacturing time loss mo for that. Kung meron kang kunyari na parang kung meron kang cost per work center, kunyari, siguro sa jam making ko, siguro kasi gumagamit ako ng electricity, ganyan, per hour, siguro nagagastos ko mga 40 pesos, ganyan, per hour. So, kapag meron kang mga loss, ibig sabihin nawawalan ka rin ng pera kasi may cost yun. May cost yung time na nawawala sa'yo dahil sa availability loss, performance loss, or even quality loss. Kaya important sa atin na dapat tinitingnan natin kung ano yung OEE ng ating mga work centers. Gaano siya ka-productive, gaano katagal yung mga nawawala sa atin doon. One thing that we also really like about Odoo is that we also have our control panels on our tablets. Mamaya papakita ko kung anong parang itsura nun. Pero dahil meron nga tayong mobile application na pwede nating i-download for free, pwede nating i-access yung ating database, yung ating dashboard, yung mga work centers natin, at pwede natin siyang ilagay sa ating mga manufacturing floor para makita mo kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin. Essentially, pwede kang mag-track ng time, pwede kang mag-display ng worksheets, i-register kung ilan yung mga na-produce mo, mag-integrate ng quality checks, process your alerts, at maglagay ng mga serial numbers. So makikita natin ito mamaya sa ating demo. So, mag-start muna tayo sa ating demo. Papalitan ko lang yung aking screen. So, ito, makikita nyo ngayon, ito na yung ating dashboard, essentially. Naglagay na ako ng mga applications na usually kailangan natin para sa ating process for today. So, meron ako ng inventory, manufacturing, quality, PLM. Yun yung mga talagang gagawin natin today. So, essentially, ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung aking product na ube jam para makita natin kung ano yung gagawin natin for today. So, in my inventory, pupunta lang ako sa master orders, go to products. Tapos makikita ko meron akong ube jam dito na product. So, yung ube jam ko, nakaset na to as something that can be sold but I cannot purchase it kasi kailangan ko siyang i-manufacture. So, ito yung itsura ng aking ube jam on my right. In my inventory section, makikita ko na pwede siyang empty or make to order. So, kapag may sales order na dumating, saka siya parang automatically mag-create siya ng manufacturing order. Pero because for my business, minsan-minsan lang kami gumawa ng ube jam at nakadepende yun sa season, magma-manufacture lang kami kung kailangan namin at kung kailangan namin talaga siya at kung kapag nakaplano na siya. So, ang gagawin ko sa operations, naka-manufacture lang siya mismo. What you see here is essentially meron kang mga smart buttons dito sa taas para makakita ka ng mga iba't iba pang mga information para sa iyong UPJAM. So you have your units on hand, meaning kung ilan yung nasa stock mo. You have your units forecasted, meaning ilan yung mga kapag kunyari kung may mga sales orders ka, ibabawas yun din sa iyong forecasted stock. Kung may mga manufacturing orders ka naman na nakaplano na, dadagdag siya sa iyong forecasted stock. Meaning, meron tayong difference between the on-hand and the forecasted kasi meron pa akong mga manufacturing orders na gagawin at dadagdag yun sa aking stock kapag tapos na. We also have our reordering rules. Kunyari kung sinasabi ko na kailangan parati ako merong at least 40 nito, pwede akong gumawa ng reordering rules. Sa aking lots and serial numbers, essentially, para i-make sure ko na alam ko kung anong batch nanggaling yung mga UBJAM, pwede akong gumawa ng mga lot numbers para doon. So, yung lot numbers ko, kunyari for every manufacturing order ng mga 50 pieces, ganyan, ilalagay ko sila sa isang lot. Tapos, pwede kong iset yon within my manufacturing process. Meron din akong bill of materials. Essentially, dito sa bill of materials ko, ito yung aking secret recipe para sa aking ube jam. So, ito si ube ko. Meron akong secret ingredient na syempre hindi ko pwedeng sabihin ngayon. Meron din akong isang bote na ginagamit dito. Meron akong label para sa aking jam. At meron din akong seal. So, yung cap lang ng bote ko. So, right now, I'm using seal B for my bottle. Later on, ang mangyayari ay ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano mag-change ng mga BOMs without having to add on BOMs here. At para makita mo rin kung ano yung naging progression, nung iyong BOM or your bill of materials. Here on your right of the bill of materials, you have your ECO or engineering change orders, meaning ano yung mga naging changes within your product. Are they changes within your BOM? Are they changes within the components or within your product in itself? So makikita mo yung ECOs and later we're going to tackle that as well. So essentially, ayun na yung bill of materials natin na nakita natin. Ngayon, punta naman tayo sa ating manufacturing. Pagdating natin sa manufacturing, ang makikita natin ngayon ay yung aking mga work centers na nakasetup na. So, meron akong dalawang work centers or dalawang kinds ng work centers. Essentially, meron akong jam area tsaka meron akong bottling station. Dalawa yung aking jam area kasi usually kailangan mas madami yung, kasi malaki yung tinitake niya na marami akong mga tao na gumagawa ng jam. So, meron akong dalawang areas. Pag tinignan ko yung aking jam area, kapag tinignan ko yung settings for it, pwede kong iset kung ano yung capacity ng aking work center. So, sasabihin natin, for example, sorry, medyo loading yung ating computer today, ha? Asa na siya? Loading lang tayo, no? Ayan, okay na. Eto, makikita natin yung settings natin para sa ating work center. At this stage, ngayon, pwede nating iset up yung mga capacity planning din natin for our work centers. Pwede akong magsabi kung ano yung working hours ng work center ko. Pwede kong ilagay kung gaano ka-time efficient dapat yung work center ko. Ilan yung capacity. So, ilang jams yung pwede kong gawin for every one time within my work center. So, pwede kong sabihin 5. For every work center. Ano yung cost ko for my work center? So, pwedeng dito sasabihin ko 25 pesos per hour siya. Ano yung OEE target ko? Meaning, ano yung dapat na parang effectiveness nung work center ko for me para malaman ko na effective ako o kaya pwede natin sabihin na talagang productive yung aking work center. Kapag below yung OEE ko, ibig sabihin may problema somewhere. Is it because of the quality? Is it because parating nagbe-breakdown yung area ko? Dahil dun sa ating OEE at yung mga differences ng mga categories for time losses na meron tayo, pwede nating i-manage at pwede nating makita kung ano yung mga losses na meron tayo sa OEE later. So, kunyari kung kailangan mo rin mag-set up for before every production, kunyari kailangan maghugas ng mga pinggan, kailangan hugasin yung mga areas, pwede kang maglagay ng time before and time after. So, essentially, talagang pwede mo nang i-set up fully kung ano yung ilang oras yung talagang kailangan mong gamitin for each of your work centers and para talagang maplano natin kung gaano katagal talaga it will take for our manufacturing orders to be processed. So, ito yung OEE natin for our work center. Makikita natin na fully productive time siya. Pero meron tayong a little bit na reduced speed. Reduced speed pala siya lahat. So, the more manufacturing orders you have, makikita mo kung fully productive ba yung time mo or is it just reduced speed. Makikita natin na meron tayong 7 hours lost because of reduced speed, and pwede kang maglagay ng timeline or pwede kang maglagay ng timesheets para makita kung ano yung lost reason or kung ano yung time na nilalagay mo sa iyong timesheets. So, we also have your performance for your system. So, medyo blanco yung ating graph ngayon, but the more production orders you have and the more that you make, the more that you'll have more information in your work orders here. So, eto makikita mo kung ano yung talagang real duration mo for your manufacturing orders here. So, ito si Jam Area 1. Si Jam Area 2 naman ay parang sabihin natin na meron tayong isa pang area para makita natin mamaya sa pagplano natin kung kapag meron akong work center na puno na, pwede kong ilagay doon sa kabilang work center. At automatic yun na pwede natin gawin. Hindi ko na kailangan mag-set up pa sa kung saang work center ba siya dapat pupunta, ganyan. Nakaset na siya sa aking settings, sa aking work centers. Meron tayong alternative work centers dito na option. So again, ito naman yung bottling area ko. Same thing din yung nakikita natin sa kanya. What we're going to do now is we're going to start with our manufacturing orders. We're going to go ahead and create a manufacturing order. Tapos, ipaplano natin yung mga yun para makita natin yung Gantt chart. So, yung manufacturing order ko, sabihin natin na gagawa tayo ng ube. At gagawa tayo ng 20 pieces nun. So, pag nakita natin dito sa manufacturing orders, essentially, maa-adopt na rin niya yung BOM na sinet natin dun sa ating product page. So, essentially, makikita ko na lahat ng ingredients na kailangan ko at kung ilan yung mako-consume ko based on the amount of my quantity to produce and also based on kung ilan yung components per ingredient per each order. So, ito na siya. We're gonna mark it. So, pwede rin tayo mag-set ng deadline kasi kapag meron kang deadline, talaga makakatulong yun sa ating Gantt chart para makita natin kung saan siya dapat ipapwesto at kung ano yung priority niya. Pwede natin iset yung deadline natin as sabihin natin sa end of the month. Ito. Pwede rin ako magsabi kung kailan ko siya gustong i-start na iplano. So, kung kunyari sabihin ko na don't start planning until next week, pang next week pa to dapat na manufacturing order at least para ma-meet yung ating deadline on the 30th, pwede ko din sabihin na, sige, from the 27th ko muna siya ilalagay. So, tingnan natin kung ano magiging itsura nito sa ating Gantt chart mamaya. So, ito yung ating Gantt chart. Let's mark this as to do. Once I mark that as to do, makikita ko na ito yung mga yung aking mako-consume sa aking manufacturing order, ano yung naka-reserved at kung ano yung nakonsumo na, meaning ano yung nagamit na sa aking proseso. Kapag kinamit ko itong check availability option, makikita ko na talagang makikita natin kung meron tayong stock sa ating inventory. Kapag naka-red siya kanina kasi wala pa tayong naka-reserve. Pero kunyari, kung meron tayong isang object dito na kulang, makikita mo na naka-red yan. Tapos makikita mo kung ilan yan yung meron tayo sa inventory na pwedeng i-reserve sa manufacturing order na to. So, ito na yung ating manufacturing order. Kanina nakita natin na marami pa tayong ibang mga manufacturing order na ito, diba? Ang pwede natin gawin essentially is we can actually see all of these manufacturing orders. Tapos, tignan natin kung gaano katagal talaga yung pagplano at yung production ng ating mga work orders. So, what I can do is I can select them all. Tapos, in my action, I have one button here that says Plan Production Orders. Now, when I plan that, I have the option to go to my planning tool. I can plan this by production. I can see kung ilan yung production ko. We have our manufacturing order number 10 na sabi ko after the 27th pa dapat kasi sa 30 ang deadline niya. Nakaschedule siya dun pa sa dulo. Tapos meron akong mga work orders din, manufacturing orders Sorry, medyo naguluhan ako, no? Eto, so yung pinaka-latest na ginawa natin na manufacturing order is manufacturing order 12. Sinabi ko na kailangan sa 27 pa siya sisimulan. So, sa 27 nga siya sinimulan, kahit na meron pa akong capacity within these days. So, I can see that I don't have to keep manufacturing every day to meet my deadline kasi pwede naman pala na sa 27 pa, mamimit ko rin yung deadline na yon. I can also say, for example, ito yung day option niya. Pwede rin yung, ito yung day option para makita ko kung anong oras ako dapat gumawa ng aking jam. Pwede ko rin siya na i-move. Pwede ko siyang i-toggle ng ganyan lang. I can also plan this by work center para makita ko kung ano yung capacity ko for each work center. Gusto ko makita na yung jam area 1 ko at yung jam area 2 ko puno. So, gagawa pa tayo ng isa pang planning order, okay? So, gawa lang tayo ng isa pang ube jam. Tapos, hindi ko lalagyan ng deadline, tsaka hindi ko lalagyan ng plan from. Save natin to. Mark as to do. Check availability. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko, gusto ko siyang i-add dun sa aking production order. Pero pwede ko siyang i-automate by just unplanning all my orders. Tatanggalin natin sila lahat dun sa ating chart. Tapos, ipaplan natin siya ulit. Oops. Plan. Ngayong nakaplano na siya, pagtingin natin sa ating planning option again sa ating work center, makikita ko napuno yung ating jam area 1 at ang ating jam area 2 dahil yung production ko for jam area 1 puno na. So, yung susunod na work order na kasama dun sa manufacturing din natin, mapupunta sa may jam area 2. So, ganun nag-work yung ating alternative work centers for us. Makikita ko na pwedeng yung dalawang work centers gumagawa ng dalawang manufacturing orders ng sabay. Okay. So, ngayon, pabalik tayo sa ating manufacturing orders. Makikita natin na lahat to nakaplano na. Let's see. Punta tayo sa ating overview. Ngayon, kapag meron kang tablet, kapag nasa manufacturing ka, essentially, for each of your work centers, pwede silang may tag-iisang tablets. Tapos, ang makikita naman nila is itong dashboard na to. So, makikita natin na in our jam area 1, meron tayong 3 work orders. So, for that, na nakaplano na, kasi meron tayong 3 manufacturing orders for it. Tapos, for our jam area 2, meron tayong isa. So, let's start with our jam area 1. Sabihin natin na meron tayong itong manufacturing order 8. Simulan natin sa kanya. Pwede tayong i-click na natin siya para makita natin kung ano yung itsura ng ating tablet view ng ating manufacturing process. Pag nakita natin to, makikita mo na meron kang maraming information. So, meron kang kung ilan yung dapat mo na i-produce ng ube jam. Kailangan mo rin mag-provide ng lot number para isa iyong ube jam. Tapos, kailangan mo ring, meron ka rin mga options dito sa ating menu to block your production kapag meron tayong mga problema. Pwede ka rin mag-scrap ng mga components or scrap your product from your manufacturing. Pwede ka rin mag-raise ng quality alert. Meron kang pause button dito para sa iyong timer. Or pwede ka din na mag-continue. So, nakikita mo na meron kang timer talaga dito na nakalagay. Later on sa ating manufacturing process, in the back end, I will also show you kung paano ka maglalagay ng mga other timesheet options para sa iyong OEE computation. So, makikita ko na meron akong PDF dito na nakalagay kung ano yung recipe. Medyo secret lang siya, so hindi ko alam, hindi mo pa makikita kung saan nakalagay yung secret ingredient. So, dito sa lot number, lagay ko kunyari si lot number 3. Doon siya mapupunta sa ating lot number 3. We'll mark it as done. So, ayun na. Tapos yung ating manufacturing order number 8. Babalik naman tayo. Makikita natin na after our jam area, meron tayong bottling. Sa ating bottling naman, makikita ko na meron tayong isang option dito. Meron akong nakalimutan. Nakalimutan ko na ipakita sa inyo kung ano ba yung dapat na route na mangyayari dun sa aking ube jam. So, papakita ko muna yan sa inyo. I'm so sorry. Sa ating master data, makikita natin yung routings natin. Dun sa BOM, nakakonect yung route 1 na to sa ating ube jam. So, yung routing na to, ang itsura niya, meron kang jam making, yung work center 1. Pero nakita natin na dahil nga si jam area 1 ay may alternative work center na jam area 2, Kapag full capacity na si jam area 1, automatically na-move siya dun sa may ating jam area 2 kasi alternate work center siya. After nung jam making ko, meron din akong bottling na process. So, pinaiksi ko lang yung aking jam making para mas simple. Pero within these processes, kunyari, meron din akong steps. With the quality app, I am able to add on steps to ensure quality within my products. In my steps, makikita ko na meron akong dalawang control points. Essentially, one is for weighing within my bottling step. And then the next one is just the sealing. So, dun sa aking weighing, makikita ko na marami akong options din dito para sa aking step production. Pwede ako maglagay ng control types dito kung all operations ba, random checks ba siya, or periodically. Kunyari, for every 10 orders, ganyan. Tas, ano yung kailangan kong gawin dun sa step na yon. Pwedeng maglalagay ako ng text, pwedeng mag-take ako ng picture, which we will also, we can use with an IoT box para i-connect with Odoo, para kunyari kung kailangan yung quality control, kailangan tama yung itsura niya, pwede ako mag-take ng picture. Meron akong pass and fail, measure, register your consumed products, kung ilan ba yun ako sumuka talaga sa aking process. Tapos, meron din akong registering ng byproducts. Kung kunyari, may mga parang yung product A plus product B, meron pang product C plus product D. Pwede din ako mag-print ng label, essentially, with my IoT box. Pwede kong i-connect yung printer. Nakikita ko kung aling teams yung pwede kong paglagyan nito. So, pwede pa akong gumawa ng mga quality check teams dito. I can see na pwede akong malagay ng title, ng product, saang operation type siya dapat mangyayari, yung quality check na to. So, sa ngayon, it's going to be for manufacturing. And in your work order operation, essentially, sinabi ko na kailangan sa bottling, yung first step, i-weigh muna nila. Diba? So, makikita ko na yung instructions ko is to weigh my jam up to 300 grams. Kapag nag-fail, rebottle. Rebottle your jam. Okay. So, once I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and click on save. Tapos, para ipakita lang sa inyo, yung next step ko naman is yung sealing. So, yung sealing ko, pass and fail naman siya. So, dahil in our manufacturing order number 8, natapos na tayo sa ating jam making, ipapakita ko naman sa inyo yung bottling and ano yung itsura ng ating quality control points in our manufacturing processes, which will look very, very integrated na. So, in our bottling na, pagkatapos natin makita yung mga settings natin, in my bottling, I have one work order to launch. I can see that I have a few more waiting here kasi hindi pa sila tapos sa kanilang mga previous na routing or yung previous na work center na dapat pagpuntahan nila. Ngayon, meron akong bottling option dito, no? Na nakalagay na ready na. So, itong manufacturing order 8, ready na siya for bottling. So, dun tayo magsimula. Makikita ko na dito kay bottling, nakikita ko na meron akong 20 units to do. Yung lot number 3, nilagay na siya dun sa ating first process. Ngayon, nakikita ko ito yung QC na nakikita natin, yung quality check. Sinabi niya na i-weigh yung jam up to 300 grams. So, sabihin natin kunyari, sige, 300 grams siya. Pwede nating i-validate. Pero for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to scrap some bottles. Sabihin natin na magsascrap tayo ng bottle kasi basag ang ating bote, nabasag. I'm so sorry, mommy. So, nabasagan tayo ng 3 bottles. I-check natin yan later on. Tapos, pwede din tayo na magsabi na hindi, tapos naman na tayo dyan. Pwede natin sabihin na 300 grams nga yung nabote na natin. So, once I have that weighed, I can validate. Our next step naman, based on our steps na nakalagay dun sa quality, is sinetup ko siya na sinabi na i-apply ko yung seal dun sa jam. So, kailangan walang leaks o kaya walang lift. So, nung chinek ko yung seal ko, nako, hindi nag-seal. So, if i-fail ko siya, for now, makikita ko na in my manufacturing orders, nag-fail yung aking sealing, tapos meron akong weighing. I can also go ahead and raise a quality alert kasi nga nag-fail yung aking seal, di ba? So, pwede akong maglagay dito ng seal checks for MO8. makikita ko na pwede kong ilagay ito dahil sa aking lot number 3. So, ngayon, makikita ko na pwede na ako mag-create ng root cause analysis even within my manufacturing order. Pwede yung QA person mo dumating sa may manufacturing at ipakita yung quality alert na to, or pwedeng someone from your manufacturing can also be your QC team. Sila na yung pwedeng gumawa nito agad-agad within your manufacturing process. So, pwede kong sabihin na for this one, check seals. So, ayan. Sinabi ko na kailangan i-check yung seals at mag-recommend ng seal change to our product development team. So, ito yung description ko. Ano yung corrective action na ginawa ko? Resealed all bottles. Ano yung kailangan na preventive action? So, ito naman dito ko ilalagay na pwede kong sabihin na recommend seal change to product development. So, miscellaneous, pwedeng kung ano lang, pwedeng kung kanyari sino yung vendor ng ating bottle na yon, at kung kailan siya naka-assign sa atin. So, dito sa ating analysis, pwede rin ako malagay ng root cause. So, pwede siyang, is it a work center failure? Is it a parts quality, option? It is like a parts quality issue, diba? Kasi hindi nagsisil yung ating cap. So, pwede siyang parts quality. At lalagyan ko siya ng priority kasi kailangan ma-change talaga yun kasi masisira yung ating jam kapag hindi siya nakasil. So, isi-save ko na siya. Makikita ko na kapag raise ako ng quality alert within my manufacturing order, makikita ko na mayroon din akong QC at nakita ko kung nag-pass or fail siya at anong ginawa ko para ma-remedy yun. Pwede ko na ding i-mark as done yung aking manufacturing order. At yun essentially na yung ating manufacturing process. Ngayon, para lang i-complete yung ating OEE time, kasi syempre nagkaroon nga tayo ng a little bit more of extra time para i-reseal yung mga bottles natin. Pag pumunta tayo sa ating manufacturing orders, tanggalin natin yung filter na to. In manufacturing order number 8, makikita ko na this is something too close. But I can actually go ahead and also see my components for this one. Naku, nawawala. Mark it as done. So, essentially, kapag maglalagay ka ng OEE, asan na siya? Ayun. It's gonna be in my work order. So, kunyari, dun sa ating bottling area ulit, I can go ahead and add on time tracking here on the back end. Pwede kong maglagay ng isang start date na kanina hanggang siguro sabihin natin from 11:30 to 12. Lost reason. So, dahil meron tayong QC problem, siya essentially is going to be pwedeng material availability o kaya pwedeng equipment failure. So, ito na yung mga nakikita natin kanina na 6 big losses within our time. Ilalagay natin to material availability. So, lost to ng isang oras for that. Ngayon, kung ano man yun nandun sa timer natin within our manufacturing order, it will be added on as fully productive time within that process as well. So, eto na, nakita natin kung paano tayo maglalagay ng OEE options and time within the other manufacturing orders. Okay, save natin yan. Oops. Okay. So, eto na si manufacturing order number 8. It is now done. Makikita natin na in our valuation, ito yung nakonsumo nating mga materials at ito yung ating nagawa. In our cost analysis, makikita natin kung ano yung nakonsumo natin at magkano sila. So, nakaset na rin kung magkano yung cost ng aking mga items. Makikita ko na ito yung total cost of the components. Makikita ko rin kung ilang oras yung nagamit ko within my work centers. I can see na meron akong mga cost na yun within my work centers. Tapos, meron akong mga scrap na bottles. So, essentially, makikita ko na yung unit cost ko will be 97.34 for this manufacturing order dahil nga meron akong mga cost of hours in your manufacturing, tapos meron din akong cost of scraps. So talagang very detailed yung makikita ko na costing for my products in the future para makita ko later on kung magkano ba talaga yung nagagastos ko for my products, saan nagagamit yung oras ko, at kung magkano yung pwede ko pang ma-save later on in the future based on the analysis that we can create from this. So, ito yung cost analysis niya. Makikita rin natin na meron tayong mga scraps from our manufacturing order. Tapos, meron din tayong quality alert kanina. So, ngayon, this now is actually in our quality app. Pero makikita mo na integrated din siya within your manufacturing kasi available siya within your screen, essentially. Makikita natin na meron tayong isang new QA alert. Check yung seals. Pwede ko nang i-confirm to na oo, nagawa na to, tapos na-propose na yung action. Magre-raise na tayo ng isang PLM change para sa ating ECO, para sa ating seals. Tapos, pwede na siyang, mamaya isosolve natin siya, or pwede na siyang isolve na. So, ngayon, gagawin na natin siya in PLM. So, makikita mo, meron tayong status para makita kung ano yung stages na dapat stages na it will go through. Pwede mo ring i-set to at i-customize to, depende sa kung ano yung kailangan mo na quality check. So, lahat na yun makikita mo within Odoo. So, ito yung itsura niya dun sa quality, dun sa ating quality alerts kanina. Essentially, ito si QA1. Essentially, in our ito na si same QA na nakita natin. Ito yung same screen din na nakita natin sa manufacturing, di ba? So, now in our PLM, essentially, makikita ko na pwede na akong makakapag-change ng aking BOM from here. So, in my BOM, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my product development kasi it's for the product development team. I'm gonna go ahead and create one and say this is to change seal. Seal B to seal A. So now it will be in our product development. It will be applied on our bill of materials. In my products, I'm gonna say it is for ube jam. And then nakikita ko na ino-autofill na rin niya kung anong bill of materials yung meron doon. So pwede kong i-effective as soon as possible or pwedeng at a date din. So ngayon, sasabihin ko lang na change from seal B to seal A. Save natin siya. I can say that this is new. Pwede kong ilagay yung tag as ito siya parang go signal or not. So kung kunyari green siya, pwede na siya for the next step. Kung red siya, hindi siya pwede na mag-move dun sa ating next stage sa ating status dito. So kapag nag-start na tayo ng ating revision, I can say na this is new. It can now go ahead and move to in progress. Pakita natin siya sa ating overview. Oops. So this one can now change. Makita natin siya sa ating effective later. In progress. Ayan. So ngayon, i-update natin yung ating BOM. Nakita natin to. Ito, naka-archive na. So, i-change natin siya to seal A. Once we have that, babalik naman tayo ulit sa ating ECO. So, meron din tayong breadcrumbs. So, kung ano man yung window na binuksan mo next na nakalink dun sa iyong action, pwede ka rin bumalik the same way. So, babalik na tayo sa ating ECO. Makikita natin na nagpunta na tayo sa inventory, nag-change tayo ng ating BOM. Within the same platform, within a few clicks, seamless yung ating processing kasi hindi mo na kailangan na lumipat pa ng ibang software para magpalit ng pagpalit nung sa quality checks, lumipat ng iba pang software para tignan ko ano yung BOM, para palitan. Lahat yun nandito na sa Odoo, di ba? So, eto, nakita na natin na nag-apply na tayo ng ating BOM revision. Pwede natin i-apply yung change. Tapos ngayon, nag-move na siya from in progress to validated. Ngayon, nasa last step na tayo. Kailangan siyang i-approve on our end. So, eto na siya. Pwede ko siyang i-approve by myself kasi ako yung nakaset as approver. Makikita ko na, ayan, nag-change na siya to green. So, effective na siya. Pag tinignan natin yung ating master data na nakaset dito, pag tumingin tayo sa UbiJam, ang bill of materials niya ngayon is seal A na. Diba? Oh, ang galing, no? Tapos sa ating BOM ulit, pag titignan natin to, makita mo rin yung mga ECOs mo for your ube jam. So, ano yung mga engineering changes na ginawa natin? So, medyo palpak yung seal ko kasi nagkasimula pa lang ako. Nakikita ko na iba-iba yung mga nagamit ko at nakikita ko kung ano yung changes na yon. Pag tumingin naman tayo ngayon ulit ng manufacturing order, sa inyong operations, pag gumawa ka ng bagong manufacturing order, makikita mo na meron kang ube jam. At yung makikita mo sa inyong manufacturing order nga now is what was effective from your PLM, which is now the Seal A for your manufacturing. So, I think ito na yung naging flow na nakita natin. Nakakita tayo kung paano tayo makakagamit ng essentially ng manufacturing, quality, and PLM para sa ating mga tools para magamit yung PLM quality at yung manufacturing para sa ating processing from top to bottom, from planning to execution to production to quality alerts, to fully productive times, OEE, and also really checking out kung ano yung mga costs and ng mga delays natin. Paano natin i-improve yung ating mga processes all within one system. So, ayun, tapos na yung aking demo for today. So let's just continue with the presentation. Medyo nag-skip ahead na tayo. So ito na yung mga nagawa natin kanina in our PLM. Nag-define tayo ng ating ECO, nag-approve tayo ng ating ECO, minanage natin yung BOMs natin, at dahil na-manage natin yung BOMs, pagdating natin dun sa ating manufacturing process ulit, na-change na yung ating BOM. So, you can see, ito yung ginawa natin sa ating ECO, yung approvals, yung customizable workflows, tsaka mabilis siya na nade-deploy, pwede na siya dun sa sunod na work order or sunod na manufacturing order. So, meron din tayo na based dun sa sinasabi natin kanina, kung gusto mong mag-weigh, gusto mong mag-take ng picture, kung gusto mong mag-connect ng iba pang mga applications or iba pang mga hardware to Odoo, we have the IoT box that can actually help you do that. So essentially, it will allow you to connect your devices into the IoT box and have the information sent real time into your Odoo database.
Okay, thank you, Aina, for the very in-depth demonstration on the MRP. So I see that we have quite a lot of questions.
Nako, oo nga, ang dami.
Yeah. Okay, let's. If you have any question regarding today's topic, feel free to jump in the chat box right now. We will go through it one by one. So, okay. Okay, the first question is Odoo similar to Salesforce?
Odoo, Salesforce is also another ERP solution that you can have. Essentially, I would say it does have like a better UI, user interface with Odoo, and we have more applications. With Salesforce, usually it is more for sales, for support. Pero with Odoo, you can see that you can actually do all of your manufacturing processes, your inventory. If you want to also integrate accounting, maybe website and e-commerce, you can all do that within Odoo. So I would think that it has more applications that you can use with Odoo.
Yeah, I guess Salesforce is only for e-commerce or like POS maybe. Do they have POS?
So we used to use Salesforce before in my old job.
Okay.
Ginagamit namin siya for sales, for account management, ganon.
I see. So that's why you're in Odoo right now.
Palit na.
Okay. And you want to be a partner? Okay, that one's already solved. And we got a Chinese question here. If you want,
Do you want to translate that?
It's a question about if we have any case study on MRP. We will have that in May actually. Just keep in touch with us, and then stay tuned. We will have more webinars every single day actually in May. All right. So question from Race. Customer A purchased manufactured products. After 2 days, A informed me that battery is not functioning, so he asked A to return the battery only. What should be the correct process?
So we do have like other applications that we can use for that. So that's not going to be included in your manufacturing PLM and quality, but we do have repair, which is essentially kind of like a repair for the products that you have already manufactured. So kapag binalik ng customer nyo yung battery kasi sira, pwede mong gamitin yung repair app naman para dun sa process na yun. And I think that can be like another separate webinar in the future. Tawagan mo ako, usap tayo.
Yeah. So if you want more information on that, feel free to schedule a meeting with Aina.
Yes.
The link of scheduling a meeting is already in this chat box. I just wrote it down. And then, yeah, more questions. Yes, you can rewatch the video afterwards. Or you can have a very in-depth one-on-one meeting with Aina.
Oo, mga Mars, lika, usap tayo, kape tayo.
Okay, if I have 1,000
Ugajam.
in one sales order, can I partially process the manufacturing order?
Actually, for that one, wait lang, since the
1,000 pieces. Okay.
So, ibig sabihin nun, parang meron kang sales order for 1,000, pero ang gusto mong i-manufacture ay 500 muna for that order. You can automate that process with make-to-order functions within your products or within your manufacturing order. Pwede din na parang mag-set ka muna. Di ba nakita mo dun sa tablet view kanina, meron tayo kung ilan yung to produce. So, kunyari out of 1,000, gusto mo 500 muna. You can put 500 over 1,000 within your manufacturing module or within that work order and process all of those. We have other functions that allow us to do that, to pwede siyang mag-move from one work order to another or one work center to another if you have like a minimum number of pieces lang. So you can definitely do that and manufacture only like 500 pieces first and then manufacture the next 500 on at a later date for that MO.
Okay. So how much is the IoT box?
You can send me a message and I will send you the pricing for our IoT box. Kasi essentially with IoT, you use that with other applications, diba? So.
Yeah. Okay. So can we do mass processing of planning and scheduling since we have around like 800 SKUs?
We can do mass processing and planning. Essentially, nung nakita nyo kanina, we can actually select all of the MOs that we created and then go ahead and plan it with just one click. So if you have like 800 SKUs or is it like 800 products that you manufacture? Kapag mass processing, you just have to really set up everything with your routings, with your BOMs, with your work centers. Pero after that, mas madali na yung scheduling mo.
Okay. So if an ECO is made and then the BOM component of the job is already changed, does the new BOM will reflect on the existing MOs or just the newly created MOs?
Oh, very interesting question. For that one, it will be applied on the next MO. I think that if you want to apply that in the previous MOs, then you will have to cancel that and create a new one. Because essentially, when you created that MO at that time, it still had the BOM for the previous one.
Okay. I see you using two modules for manufacturing, PLM and yeah.
Okay, PLM and manufacturing. Okay.
Any version, revision on BOM, do you recommend it to be done with PLM or we just add a new BOM revision under
Okay. So this is about integration of PLM and manufacturing. Ang mangyayari na to, actually, kapag meron ka na ng PLM app at ng manufacturing app, pati even yung inventory app, kasi magkakasama naman yun, and connected silang lahat, even from your inventory, di ba nakita natin, meron tayong ECO option doon kanina sa ating smart button, pwede na akong mag-raise ng PLM from that button itself. From manufacturing, pwede din akong mag-raise ng ECO within the master products and the BOM option. Within PLM, pwede rin akong mag-raise ng ECO from there. So essentially, yung integration natin, makikita natin na meron tayong functionalities to do processes even within other applications. Ang dami nating tanong.
Huh?
Oh, we have a lot of questions.
Yes, we do. So, Symphony, for example, I have separate warehouse and a separate production location. Process will be components needs to be transferred from main warehouse to production location. So the question is, if in the middle of my production I have encountered shortage in my components,
Okay.
is there any way I will do somewhere in inventory in
Internal transfer that I can easily call the
MO
MO number. Essentially, so in this sense, if you don't have enough raw materials, essentially kasi before you start your MO, what happens is you have to check for availability for your products. Kapag wala ka ng products, later on, parang hindi mo magagawa yung manufacturing order mo kasi kulang siya. Pwede mong i-start yung MO mo with less products, pero somewhere along the line, kapag kunyari hindi kinukonsumo mo yung nagkukulang dun sa may parang second process o kaya sa may third na work order mo or third na work center mo, magkakaroon ka ng problema. What can happen is it can automatically actually raise you can actually automatically raise like a purchase order then for that to make sure na meron ka nung mga kailangan mo in your manufacturing.
Okay. So, we missed one question here.
Mm-hmm.
Should the work center overview be set up per SKU per work center? If in case one work center process different SKU with different
Manufacturing time per piece. So yung ating work center, essentially, it will be set with different capacities. You can produce multiple things within your work centers. So pwedeng multiple products yung produce mo per your work center. Pero for each of your product, kapag gumawa ka ng BOM mo, meron siyang sariling routing. Ngayon, dun sa routing, dun mo ilalagay kung ilang oras it will take to manufacture a specific item sa ang work center siya ima-manufacture. So in that sense, you just have to set up your BOM and your routings per your products, but you can still manufacture different products within one work center. Yun. I think that should answer your question. And also what's great is with our products, pwede kang mag-import function eh. So we do have like an import function that allows you to go ahead and upload yung mga SKUs mo, yung mga BOM mo, at kung ano yung mga routings din na gusto mo. Pwede mo siyang i-upload really easily, lalo na kapag marami kang mga products, di ba?
Okay. Another question, how do you do this assembly process? Is it manufacturing as well as
I see.
We have equipment A and composed of 5 materials.
So we have an unbilled function in our manufacturing app. Para kay Maria Carla de Ocampo, how do you do this assembly process? Is it on manufacturing as well or on a different application? Let's say, for example, if we have equipment A and is composed of 5 materials, and we have sold it already, the client returns them and we need to record the change on its materials in the system.
I think it's the
and we need to change material 3 of equipment A. For this one, if it is still within your stock, hindi pa siya nabebenta at gusto mo lang i-unbuild, there is an unbuild function in manufacturing. However, if you want something na nabenta mo na, tapos i-repair mo, papalitan mo ng part, that will be the repair app. Tapos later on, pwede mo na rin gamitin yung PLM to determine kung anong mga pwede mong gamitin yung traceability to determine kung ano doon sa mga parts mo at anong lots yung may same issue. Pwede mong i-check kung sinong vendor yung kailangan palitan, or pwede kang mag-recall ng mga products mo noon. Pwede mong i-change na rin yung PLM mo para malaman kung sinong vendor dapat or kung anong product dapat yung kailangan palitan at ano na yung ipapalit sa kanya. So lahat ng mga yon, ng buong process na yon, integrated na rin siya with Odoo.
Alright. So how do you reflect actual consumption of components in the MO?
So for that, pwede ka ding mag-set within your quality to actually record the consumed amounts. So dun sa quality control point mo, pwede mo siyang i-add as a step. Pwede rin na in our BOM, meron din tayong option to have yung flexibility ng BOM mo. Is the consumption strict or can it be flexible? Now with Odoo 13 na launch namin noong October, which is the newest version of it, we now have the flexibility to do a flexible BOM consumption in our manufacturing. So that's just something that you need to add and configure in the system.
Mm-hmm. What is the main purpose or function of PLM app?
So the main function essentially of your PLM app is to manage the life cycle of your product. Essentially, without having to create multiple BOMs for your product, pwede mong i-track yung changes na ginawa mo dun sa iyong PLM dun sa iyong bill of materials, dun sa iyong product, dun sa iyong part within your product, pwede din na ganun. Makikita mo kung ano yung naging changes na yun so that you can track and review and also plan for future changes.
Okay. And then can you do barcoding at manufacturing?
Yes, you can do barcoding in manufacturing. The barcode app is actually free to use as well within Odoo. So that's just something that you need to set up. Kung anong brand, meron kami mga recommended the brands, but with the IoT box, you can connect your barcode.
Okay. So more question from Tiffany. Is there a feature in manufacturing order that aside from materials, I can also incorporate the labor costs?
So,
the cost. Okay.
So for Zephanie, she said, meron bang option para i-incorporate yung labor cost, machine equipment cost, and other costs? Yes, you can actually set that up. You can set up your cost per hour for your work centers. You can set up your cost for your employees as well per hour in the employee app, which is a separate discussion altogether na rin as well. You can also add on other costs within that, yung scraps, nakita natin na pwede tayong maglagay ng cost na yun within our manufacturing order as well.
Okay. Can we set multiple BOM for one product code with different raw materials?
You can have multiple BOMs for your product. Different BOMs may have different routings as well. I think I want to know the question behind that question. Ritz, can you tell me more about what you're trying to do with different BOMs or like what scenario you're going to have that?
Yes. Yeah, because we really need to know how your company works and then it will help us to solve the problem for you. So when we set barcoding for all products and you are all manufacturing, have you encountered times that the MRP app cannot scan the barcodes created?
I can't say that I have personally. I think this may be a question for this might just be this might not be related to our webinar for today. But you can call me up and we can talk more about your issues. Miss Carla de Ocampo, we will have my contact details in the webinar, right? Yeah, please go ahead and send me an email and I'll be happy to discuss.
You have that slide, no?
Not here.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Yeah. So for the cost per hour of WC, can we break down it further for? Okay, like per hour.
Ma'am, sir, I think we need more information dun sa Miss Agnes Taberangao. For the cost per hour for your work center, can we break it down further? For example, DL cost per hour, VC cost per hour, and FC cost per hour. Can you elaborate more on what you're looking for?
Yeah, like thank you for all of your questions. It's amazing for like interacting with our audience here. and we are like overrun a little bit. If you want to, yeah.
Thank you for staying around and really listening in with our webinar. If you have more questions, and for those people who have questions that we cannot answer because we need more information, please feel free to reach out to us. We will have my contact details shown here as well. And I'll be happy to discuss with you about what we can do and what you will need within your manufacturing processes, within your workflow. And let's find a solution for you so that you can go ahead and also grow your business. Maraming salamat mga Mars. Kape tayo sa susunod. Tawagan nyo ako, email nyo ako. Okay?
Okay. And I just wrote down the email address of Ina. If you have any more questions, you want to have an in-depth discussion on the Odoo app and how we can help you, feel free to schedule a demo, meeting, a talk. It will be very nice for us to help you. And thank you for stopping by. We will have another Philippine webinar tomorrow.
Yes.
Make sure you schedule it on your calendar as well. Yes. Thank you for stopping by, Perpi. Wink, wink.
Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat, sa inyong pakikinig sa ating webinar today. Kapag meron pa kayong mga tanong, please feel free to reach back out to us nga. And grabe, sobrang overwhelming ng responses natin today. Maraming salamat sa mga tanong ninyo.
Okay.
And again, yung contact info ko, ilalagay natin dun sa chat. Tapos ilalagay din natin in some information there.
Here's her email in the chat box. And if you have actually signed up for this webinar, there will be a thank you letter afterwards. And then the information will be all there. Okay, thank you for stopping by, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.